All right, day 8 of our trip, and actually day 0 of Camino. So um, today we left this morning from Bayonne in France and came to Saint Jean Pied de Port, where we will start the Camino tomorrow. So tomorrow things get real. How you feeling about that, man?
I feel a little nervous, but not for the hiking part. I just feel nervous that we're gonna be out here for more than a couple days. It's not just hiking. It's more the amount of time we're gonna be walking is a little overwhelming for me right now.
Yeah.
That's it.
So how did our day start off?
Our day started off with we got out of the hotel and we went to the laundromat and got our laundry done, which was nice. And then
yeah, we were looking
we didn't
for
have to do it ourselves.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Was good. We thought it was the one we'd have to do ourselves, but they did it, and they did it super fast, and it was nice.
They did a good job. It was really folded super awesome, and yeah, they did it in less than an hour and a half. So it was cool. It was great find. And then while we were waiting for it to,
we went to this bakery that I found.
Do you remember what it was called?
I took a picture of the name.
I want to give them a shout out because it was
awesome,
so
and they
good.
were the nicest people too.
They were so friendly and helpful, and I got a quiche Lorraine for breakfast, and it was totally delicious. And since we were sitting,
it was called Maison scaray. I'm butchering the name.
Maison scaray. And it was Maison scaray, and it was awesome. It was really good. And so Minnie had this seafood salad for breakfast with, I would say it's kind of like a French ceviche. You know, it had tuna in it and like a finely ground fish paste that you can't really even hardly tell it's there. Tomatoes, a little bit of onion was in there. Mm-hmm. It was really good on some thin slices of a really good earthy brown bread. It was good. But then we had the citron tart, which was delicious. But the star of the show was the Basque beret.
Yeah, I'm going to be thinking about that for a long time, I think.
Yeah, it was a bell-shaped, not too high, maybe 3 inches high or something like that, a bell-shaped chocolate mousse cake. It was a mix of cake and mousse, and it was cakey, but soft and moussey. Moist. It was so moist and soft. It was man, it was super good. It was delicious. We got pictures and stuff on it. You'll see it on Instagram, and but it was wonderful. And so then we got on the bus. We actually had bought a ticket to ride the train, but the train was canceled. So fortunately, we were able to use our ticket to get on a bus that was going today. And while we were waiting at the bus station, we met our first Camino friend, Leonie, from Austria and Germany.
And she's 22 also.
And she's 22 also, just like me.
She's coming without her dad.
She is doing it all by herself. So she is a brave young woman. And we saw her a little bit later today. She already found the buddy, it looked like. So she looks like she's in a good spot. So that was cool, our first Camino friend. So we got to Saint Jean Pied de Port. We went to the Pilgrim office. It's a place you go. For those of you who don't know much about the Camino, you go there to get a passport.
Here's my passport.
And
it's in a bag
it's in a bag. But each day there's a little slot for a stamp. And we got our first stamp today from the office there here in St. John.
That was my phone.
So there's our first stamp on the Camino.
And then you also get a seashell to mark that you're a pilgrim. So I'm going to hang this from my backpack.
And I've already got mine hung from my backpack. So
okay, he's better than me.
So anyways, that's the seashell actually is the scallop shell or the clam shell, whatever that is the symbol of the Camino de Santiago. So anyways, that's everybody knows you're a pilgrim if you have a seashell hanging from your thing, and they kind of take care of the pilgrims along here in northern, in Basque, French Basque and northern. So anyways, I was also going to say our bus ride from Bayonne to Saint Jean Pied de Port, winds along the Nive River here in France through French Basque country. Totally beautiful, green, lush country coming up into the mountains. There's some wonderful views. We went up to after we went to the pilgrim office, we went to the citadel. There's a citadel here on the top of the highest hill in town, and the views around in the valley they're just beautiful. It's gorgeous. So, yeah.
How are we gonna keep doing this if we're in municipal hostels?
I don't know. I'm thinking we might find other places along the road to do it, maybe scenic places, or sit outside in a building, outside the building and do it. We'll figure it out. But anyways, and then we went to dinner tonight, which I had been looking around the past couple of days because I wanted to try poulet basquez or Basque chicken, and we found it tonight. And it was really good. And I wanted to try, the Basque cod, they call it bacalao basquez. And that was good. So we got to try 2 new things. We both enjoyed our dinner. And then we came home to get ready. We're repacking. We're waking up early tomorrow morning for day 1 of the Camino. To hit the trail. We'd like to get on the trail around 6. Oh, also we are a cool thing. We brought some extra clothes to wear for while we were visiting Dublin, London, and Paris in southern France here. But we have the service that we found here in St. John called Bourricote or Express Bourricote. And they're going to take our bags with extra clothes to the first stop on the Camino tomorrow, Roncesvalles, and then once we get to Roncesvalles, we're going to go to the first post office we can get to in Spain, and they have this cool service called Camino con Correos, or the Camino with mail, and we can mail our stuff to ourselves to pick up at the end. So we'll mail our stuff tomorrow or the next day to Santiago de Compostela, where we end the pilgrimage, and they just hold it there in the post office for us for up to 45 days. So when we get there at the end, we can just pick it up so we don't have to take a bunch of extra stuff, which is kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Save some wear and tear on us. And I don't know. Man, I feel like you should do something energetic before we shut it off here. Are you being a little pensive tonight?
I'm
getting
scared.
Ready? Yeah.
Buen Camino. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what everybody that's what everybody says to each other when the pilgrims and people that know that you're pilgrims. They say Buen Camino, good road. So we'll be seeing a lot of Buen Camino over the next month. That was embarrassing. All right, cool. Well, we gonna sign off, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow. All right, big day. See ya.